Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Jim here. Well, last night I saw the movie Coco, and I have to say that it is easily the best animated movie of 2017. I haven't seen every single animated movie out this year, and the year's only got a few weeks left, so I doubt there'll be anything else. Honestly, nothing else released in this year even comes close to this. Coco is a really, really inspired movie. Cars 3, Pixar's other movie from 2017, wasn't a bad movie on its own, but by Pixar standards was definitely subpar. This is a return to Pixar's usual form. Visually, it is absolutely a stunning movie. The way this movie builds this land of the dead, it's just super, super gorgeous. You can tell there was so much artistic work put into making this whole world just come alive and feel there. There's just so much to this, but what really makes this movie a really special film is how much heart it has. This is easily Pixar's best movie since Inside Out, as in it's a better movie than the last three prior that Pixar has released. It kind of deals with themes of remembering lost loved ones, following your passions. When it kind of starts and we kind of get a family that for some reason hates music, it kind of feels like it's going to be a cliche, oh, they learn to love music again, and maybe it kind of is even towards the end, but there's just a lot more to it than that. The plot really takes some very interesting twists and turns in its second half, which I will not spoil in this Quick Thoughts video, but they really hold a punch. You genuinely don't really see them coming. That's a very good thing in this case. But they're not just there just to be unexpected for the sake of it, Iron Man 3. No, these are basically plot twists that really feel like they were built up and really feel like they're what's best for this story. It kind of centers around the whole Mexican Day of the Dead and kind of that mythology. Many people have compared it with the Book of Life, and yeah, there are a lot of similarities with the Book of Life, and that was a pretty good movie as well, but this is definitely better. I also kind of saw some similarities in the Tim Burton movie Corpse Bride, kind of in this vibrant land of the dead that a kind of a living character kind of gets caught in. So it's not like completely original, like nothing you've ever seen, but nothing really is. It takes concepts and borrows elements from previous works for sure, but it does something new and different with these concepts. It doesn't just feel like it's nothing but a hodgepodge. It feels like it's just telling an original story that shares very similar mythology to some previous works. On the ranking of whether this is one of Pixar's best, I don't quite know if it's one of their best. I don't even know if it would quite be even in their top 10, but it's certainly up there with one of their best. It's really, really good. And really just show Pixar can put out a really great original movie. They've kind of, in the last few years, been a little overblown on sequels. We got a trailer before this for The Incredibles 2, and I've always wanted an Incredibles 2. I really hope it's good. With Finding Dory, which was on its own a very good flick, but it didn't quite match the first Finding Nemo. And you've got a Toy Story 4 coming out in a couple of years, which seems very unnecessary. It kind of feels like they're a little overdoing it on pumping out sequel after sequel. So a movie like Coco that's entirely original and feels totally different than anything Pixar has done before really feels like a very welcome breath of fresh air. And this doesn't really even feel like anything from any Disney movie. This really feels like its own thing. The movies it borrows from the most feel like non-Disney projects, but even then it takes the best elements of those and does something very unique with them. Like, it doesn't feel like it's just retrending. The character of Miguel, our main character, he's a really relatable protagonist. Like, anyone who remembers life at that age can really relate to this kid. He's likable, but he's not a complete angel. He's got mischievous qualities. This is a character you can relate to in the journey that he's put through with all these various supernatural elements, and the lessons that he learns about his family's history. It's all just really wonderful. So Honestly, no matter what age you are, whether you have kids or not, I highly recommend going to see Coco this Thanksgiving weekend. And for everyone else, even if you don't go see this movie, everyone just have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Spend it with your family. If you don't have a family, I send you my love regardless. No matter what, enjoy this holiday and be thankful for everything in your life. Because this movie really helps remind you just how fleeting all of it is. And how you really need to keep the memories of everyone you know in your heart. Everyone, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye.